right, here it is, June 23, 2022. I'm down at the West Paseo, early in the morning. Time is 4:39 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're into the 35th week of major construction. They're doing concrete pouring on the steps over here. We'll do some observation here, see what's what. Already got some concrete poured on the very upper level there, getting that all smoothed out. Concrete truck back over here. We climb on up a little bit higher here. Going to take a minute here just to switch over to my telephoto lens. Right here I am on my telephoto lens, shooting across to the front of the little museum. Getting their concrete poured. So this is kind of a big step here, I think, getting the museum steps fixed up and the ramps on the sides. Can't really tell, I don't think they poured those yet. They're just working on this upper section right now. Truck back over here. Move on around and change my perspective here a little bit, just for the sake of not having one monotonous image going on. We got a second cement truck lined up back out there, just to the side of the museum over there. Back out in there. Got at least one cement truck back out there. Some other vehicle or something back out in there also. I think I may stop this for a second and then try shooting some time lapse here, as this is sort of an ongoing thing. I don't want to just normally film it at 30 frames per second here for extended periods, so I'm going to stop this and try to set up a time lapse. Alrighty. Second again. Shot about 45 seconds of time lapse there, so I'll see how much of that I'll use. But we're sort of getting their top part done, and it looks like they're prepping the side ramp on the right side of the museum area to, I don't know if they're going to pour that now. Probably. They brought in a whole nother cement truck, so let me move on around here. See what I can see. They haven't poured the ramp on this side yet, or at least the lower part. From what I can tell, they've only poured the upper parts of the ramp. So I don't know what their intention is there. Down here in the flower bed area, we're doing some work down here. I think they're actually planting the tree now. I think it was in its box there for a while or something. They're doing something to move the tree to a different spot or something there. So let me pan back around over here, see what they're doing. Walk down these steps here so I can see at a lower level without falling down the steps. I haven't poured these ramps yet either, so I don't know if that's something that's going to be done this morning. As far as I can tell, anyway, they haven't done any work on those areas. So what I may do is just pause this for a little bit and then observe, and when any activity comes up, I'll start shooting again. Alrighty. Alright, here I am down at Brown in Maine. I'm just going to shoot a little bit of this. They were working on this yesterday, but can't tell that anything's really fixed up anymore for any kind of concrete pouring that it was. Got another cement truck coming into the area, so maybe they're going to pour quite a bit of concrete today. There's different areas in here they could be pouring, so we'll see. I'll try to observe as much as I can. But this is what we got going on down here at Brown and Main. It's not really, other than it's cleaned up a little bit, it's not really prepped for any concrete pouring or anything that I can tell. Alrighty, let's just end this here. Right, here I am up in the Old Town Tavern Loft, shooting down into the West Paseo. And we can see just right here in this ramp area, they did pour that little center section of the ramp is poured right there. So that's probably let that set up, and then that'll give them some rigidity in that ramp as they're pouring concrete up at the top above that section right there. A little more stability, I think. Not a lot going on just yet, but they've got this cement truck and another cement truck is coming into the site, I think. So that'll be more concrete pouring going on. So let me stop this here, and I'm just going to observe for a while, see what else I can see down here today. Alrighty. Right, here I am looking over the fence down into the West Paseo by the Old Town Tavern. You can see they're working on their little sections of concrete that they poured for this ramp at the top, and I guess in the middle on both sides has been poured. So I guess that'll get poured and set up first. But doing some work here on this ramp, getting this moved along towards getting poured. So I'm going to just shoot a little bit of this and then move on around to the Aline building and see what I can see from that perspective down there. Alrighty. Alright, here I am coming back up to the West Paseo by the Aline building. See what's happening down here. They're doing their concrete work down here in this area. Doing some digging and work back down here in this planter area, getting these trees fixed up, looks like. The ramps are starting to getting taken care of here. So let me stop this and move on up a little bit higher and observe for a little bit longer and see if anything else is going to develop down here today. Alrighty. Right, here I am up here by the Aline building, shooting back over into the little museum. Seems like possibly the cement trucks that were here have left the site. So it may be that they're done with the immediate concrete pouring for the moment, I believe. So I may wrap this up here, move on down to the east end of the project, shoot a little bit down there, and then call it a day. Looks like they're going to stagger their concrete pouring here, from what I can tell, unless some trucks come back later in the day. They're probably going to let what they poured set up over here, and then maybe pour some more in the morning. We'll see. But I think I'm going to wrap this up here for now, and Move on down to the east end of the project, shoot a little bit down there, and then maybe call it a day. Alrighty. Right, here I am down at the East Bowl. Time is 6:11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I think they're just sort of getting underway down here. I did notice one thing, which I'm not even sure you can see now from over here. Down where these three guys are standing, seems like they've built a little wall back down there out of concrete blocks. That's what it looked like. All the guys are blocking it right now. So this is what we got going on down here in the East Bowl at this point in time. So not really a lot. Right now you can, these guys are moving out of the way. Now you can see there's a concrete wall right there that's been built. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. Maybe there'll be a sign or something on that in the future, something letting you know what's going on down here, but we do have that. So I'm going to stop here, and I think I'm going to move on around by the library today. Maybe shoot just a little bit over there. Alrighty. Alright, I moved around just a little bit where I can see this little wall that's been built here. So I'm not sure what the purpose of this is, but it could be in the future there'll be some kind of signage or something here indicating that this is the Scottsdale Civic Center Mall, East Bowl, or whatever. Some kind of potential signage could be put there, I would think. But we'll see as time unfolds what happens with that. And I'm just shooting just this, just to show this little wall that's here. Alrighty. Right, here I am at the 75th Street construction entrance at the East Bowl. Just going to shoot a little bit in here. Show these trees that they have down here. These look like Palo Verde trees right here in front of me, and then they have a variety of different kinds of trees back over here maybe. Not sure what they are, but quite a few trees that they brought in here. So these will probably be used up on the little hill up here for the grove and all the areas there that they need trees. So quite a few trees in here stockpiled, and other kinds of plants here as we can see. So just shooting just a little bit here, and you can see the wall again back down there. But starting to do some work back up there around the end of the lagoon and back up there on the hill. So I just want to show a little bit of this, and I'm going to move on around by the library, south side of the north side of the library here. Alrighty. Alright, here I am down East Bowl over on the north side of the library, shooting back up here to the social hub. I don't think they've really poured any more concrete down here since when I was here last, that I can tell just looking at it. But this is what it looks like here. I think a lot of the concentration right now is on the West Paseo, at least in pouring concrete and whatnot. But that's just from my observation. I might be wrong. There might be stuff they're doing down here I can't really see. Once you get down into this middle part, Civic Lawn, it's difficult to see. Like back over into the middle by the Saguaro, I don't really have a good view of that. I've tried to scout out some places, but it's just too sealed off on that north side of the project to really see very much. But they are getting stuff done down here, making progress. So think I'll just cut this short here, and then I'm going to call it a day. I think I've shot enough for today. Down here 3 times this week. Wanted to see what was happening with the West Paseo, so we got that documented a bit. So I'm gonna wrap this up here and head back home and start working on the video, doing my editing and all whatnot. Alrighty, this is it.